Welcome to another edition of the Willy Bragg Show. I am Willy Bragg. I just came back from Rumble, and that's why I'm here right now to talk about my video that I posted on Rumble, and I posted that video separately. And the reason I'm talking about Rumble is I've added Rumble for quite a while to my platforms, and it's been a part of my platform since I've signed on to Rumble, but I have had trouble trying to figure it out. I am over 100 followers, and it's increasing. So right now, I'm planning to use Rumble alongside with YouTube and Twitch to do my video streams, to expand my platforms, and I do it so also for protection of my freedom of speech, because YouTube and Twitch could sit there more so than on Rumble will go and take your stuff down for whatever bullshit reason. That your words would be taken out of context, or you could have said something that I never turn on my thing for my green screen. They'll take something out of context and you're in trouble, and whatever you say can be held against you. And that's a problem. That's a problem in our society. And I've been suspended twice from YouTube already since I've been on this platform, and I've had a couple of strikes too. So I just wanted to share this with you, my introduction video, and I will, after I do that, then I'm going to and then I'll share some final words. So let me do this here. All right, let me do this, and we'll get started. Hello, welcome to another edition of the Willy Bragg Show. But today, this edition of the Willy Bragg Show is on Rumble. I do not know if there's anybody here yet on Rumble, but we shall see what happens. Let me know if you're here. The reason I am on Rumble, well, let me first talk about my history real fast. First, I'm Willy Bragg. I am a quote-unquote left-wing broadcaster. I've been doing this since the year 2020. I started during the Bernie Sanders campaign. I had several names prior to using the name Willy Bragg that I use currently. So in usage of this name, in usage of this platform on YouTube all these years, and on Twitch, I provide commentary on what I think is what I call the basic economic order that's going to provide for the people and expand democracy at the workplace. And people, some people call it socialism. I do. Other people call, and some people say it's a bad thing. Some people say it's a good thing, and I'm one of those that say it's a good thing. If you disagree, I'm not going to cancel people for that, because I reject cancel culture. I'm not one of those modern incarnations of the left that likes to impose cancel culture on people. I am a civil libertarian, meaning that I believe in civil liberties for all people. That means freedom of speech, freedom of religion, which also means freedom from religion, same thing. I believe in right to privacy. I am opposed to the oppressive nature of the deep state. And I want to see what's best for all for the American people and for people around the world. I am anti-war. I think that the military-industrial complex calls too much of the shots in this country. They influence too many members of Congress, the president, and just the State Department. And they're mostly the reason why we can't have nice things, such as healthcare, living wage jobs, that sort of thing. And that's what I'm here to talk about. Why did I choose Rumble? Well, I am a free speech absolutist. I believe that free speech is essential for democracy, a free exchange of ideas, even if it includes ideas that I extremely disagree with. No matter how offensive those ideas may very well be to me, I believe that you have to have all ideas around to compare and contrast. And and where do you draw the line when you silence the speech of those that you disagree with, no matter what side of the fence you're on? Because I tell people it's the easiest thing in the world to be for free speech, for the speech that we're all for. It takes guts and courage to support the free speech on things that we are all like finds the most offensive. And that is the true test of supporting free speech. So in essence, I believe that we must have free speech absolutism. And that's why I'm here on Rumble, because several times on YouTube I've been flagged, and I've had my channel shut down for a week, or had a strike here and there for BS reasons. And I'm very angry about that sort of thing. So I implore you all to support free speech absolutism for our survival, no matter what side of the fence you're on principle, and for your own free speech as well. I am doing this Rumble live right now. I'm not sure. I've had issues on Rumble today. I'm hoping that I don't know if I have an audience here yet. I'm checking on the chat line. I'm not seeing anybody here on the chat line. However, if I'm not on the chat line, I'm just going to download this into a disk, and just download it on YouTube like I did my previous video, and figure the damn thing out. So until next time, I just want to introduce myself once again. I am Willy Bragg. I hope that that Rumble is going to be a positive step forward. Thank you all. And I want to thank Nate's Garden for helping me with Rumble, and I want to thank some of his friends that's also started following me here on Rumble. We may not agree on everything, and sometimes I'm a little hot-headed about my pet issues, but I want what I think is best for all. And I'm sure that anybody who disagrees with me feels the same way. So anyway, I am Willy Bragg. I am out of here. If you like what you heard, please press like, comment any way you disagree. We'll have a conversation. Feel free to share this content or any other content I have on this channel. As a First Amendment absolutist, it's my duty to inform you to create your own platform and utilize it, because we are, in fact, the muckrakers of our time. Also, remember to follow me, here on Rumble and all my other platforms too, if you don't mind. And until next time, I'm Willy Bragg. Reject corporate media. Enjoy Ken Arroyo, who does the music for the show. And I will cut it from there, because you'll hear the outro theme for the show, just as you do here. But as I decided to add my little spiel at the end, because that's going to be the same as it is on my channel here on YouTube. Having that said, my plan is to, with all my might, to try to live stream this all together, every live stream that I have, and that is all the Willy Bragg videos that I do. Also, I have plans that when Braglands premieres on September 1st, that's Jimi Sunderland and myself, when we are co-hosting to do the same, to do this from my Rumble channel and from the new YouTube channel that Braglands would be on, and I should add that down on the description box. I keep forgetting. And to go ahead and to do that, and you know, as I said, and I'm going to build I'm going to go create a Rumble channel as well for Braglands, probably in the next couple of days or so. So anyway, I just want to go and introduce y'all to Rumble and let you know, yeah, that is also important to if you're a independent content maker, to also to try to use other platforms as well, as much as you can. Because, and here's another thing I want to talk about Rumble. There are leftists that don't go on Rumble because they think that Rumble is a safe space for conservatives. Now, it's true. A lot of conservative commentators do go to Rumble. Some of them go to Rumble because they are treated badly by the rest of social media. But it's not like, you know, someone like Steven Crowder, they're just signaling Steven Crowder or singling out Alex Jones and what have you. And that's one thing I want to go and make clear. And I defend our free speech. I don't like anything that Steven Crowder has to say, but I defend his free speech. Alex Jones, likewise, except the only leeway I cut for Alex Jones is he's actually funny. I mean, he doesn't upset me. Steven Crowder, he upsets me. Ben Shapiro upsets me. Vanilla assholes like Sean Hannity upsets me. Alex Jones never upset me. But what I want to say is that the left are also attacked. If you go on Rumble, if you're a leftist and you think that Rumble's a safe space for conservatives and far right voices, you should go to the Rumble and check out there. You will see the left on Rumble. You will see the Combo Couch up there. You'll see Jimmy Dore up there. You see Sabby Sabs. Majority Report, I believe, is on Rumble, as you can imagine that. You know, so, you know, and so anyway, my point is that you got to support free speech, and that means you're going to have to go and support the free speech of people you fundamentally disagree with, and just for your own survival. I tell people I'm selfish. I support free speech because I'm selfish. I want my free speech protected, and I gotta be principled. I gotta have a leg to stand on. And so when I go and defend the free speech of people I disagree with, it is with the aims of really defending my free speech. So I'm interested in my free speech being protected first. That means I have to go and support the free speech of those that I disagree with on principle. Or if we don't do this, I mean, we're not going to be able to function in a democracy. Free speech is the best friend of the left, and I want to implore those who are on the left that have abandoned it, or those who are young today, and I'm not trying to be ageist, but those who are millennial or Generation Z, who tends to think, and there are Generation X and Boomers who have taken this line too. Those that think that deplatforming works, like AOC says, that just fuels the right. It makes the right win in public relations. It makes them look intellectual. And I'm not sitting there trying to bash everybody on the right saying this, but it makes the left look bad. When the left, our message of economic empowerment for the poor and the middle class is very much in need. We need that free speech on our side. We need free speech on our side when it comes to fighting for health care for all, to make sure at a minimum that we get Medicare for all. Because the thing is that Medicare for all is just a modest step on what we need to do. We fundamentally need to change our healthcare system to a nonprofit, universal, socialized system where everybody's healthcare is taken care of, free at the point of usage. No problems, no trouble. Just go to the doctor, go to the hospital. You're taken care of. You're not going to be billed. That's how it's got to be. We need free speech on our side to pursue this sort of thing. We need free speech on our side if we want to see capital punishment abolished. We got to have free speech on our side if we want to protect the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender plus community. We got to have free speech on our side when it comes to being anti-war. We got to have free speech on our side when it comes to protecting the free speech of those who are engaged in BDS, boycott, disinvestment, and sanctions against Israel, which is indeed very much in need these days, considering how right-wing the Israeli government is right now. So we got to have free speech on our side at every corner, at every horizon, at every event, at every opportunity. It needs to be there as our ideological arsenal to win over people in the battle of public relations. Free speech is or should be a tenet of being a leftist. And again, when I say that the right or conservatives are the harbinger of council culture, and that's not every conservative or that's not every right winger, obviously, but for leftists to clutch their pearls the way they do today, they're acting the same way that a lot of fuddy-duddies during the Reagan administration, during the Reagan era acted when they were trying to put labels on records and all that, or people who are trying to put a stop to sell on certain books or things of that nature, decades past, or the shenanigans of the John Birch Society, where they actually felt like, things like the Smith Act was something that should be utilized against supposed left-wing subversives who are trying to overthrow the U.S. government. We need the First Amendment on our sides if we want the Patriot Act to be gone, which is our generation's version of the Smith Act in a lot of ways. So that's basically what I'm saying right there, and I just want to make that point clear. And I hope that you all understand, no matter what side of the fence you're on, and this show is a left-wing program. It is meant to pursue a left-wing program. It is open, however, to all people who wants to listen to what I have to say. And there are not every leftist who come up here going to agree with me. Obviously, not every. Obviously, most right-wingers, if they come up here, and there's a whole school and diversity of thought on the right, as there are a whole school and diversity of thought on the left. No, there's no one size fit on either side of the political spectrum. But the point is that when you come up here, you got to come up here with an open mind. And I'm not saying that I'm correct on everything. I think I am correct on most things, the way I see things. But come over here with an open mind. And see what I have to say. Now, if you're critical of my politics, and sometimes I do appear to be hot-headed, and kind of I do express some anger in some of my commentaries at times. But we all get angry over things that we see as an injustice. For example, going through this COVID pandemic and coming out of it with no universal health care. And for all the Republicans who said that electing Joe Biden is going to usher in socialism, there's no socialism to be seen. They're not listening to Bernie. They're not listening to AOC. If anything, Bernie and AOC has been conned over into thinking more like Joe Biden and the corporate Democrats, if anything else, which is why I'm angry with them at the moment. And as I said, AOC can sit there and talk about deplatforming, and she could say that deplatforming works. Well, it's sad. AOC got elected in 2018 to fight for things like healthcare, living wage, Green New Deal, free college, getting us out of these neocon wars. And what is she's doing? Her pet issue is to cheer Tucker Carlson being fired from Fox News, when I would say that Fox News overall, ideologically, is worse than Tucker Carlson. At least Tucker Carlson's opposed to these wars, and he does allow left-wing people on his show. And Fox News, I really do believe Fox News gave him the axe because of I believe his name's Omar Shatila of the Uhuru movement, when he defended the free speech rights of the African People's Socialist Party. I really believe it in my heart. That's why they finally terminated Tucker Carlson. Because in Fox News land, just like in CNN land and MSNBC land, there's a narrative. MSNBC and MSNBC, CNN, they defend the Democrats at all costs. They defend their own. And you don't cross the line, and you do not make Republicans look good under any circumstances or make them look like a victim. Same thing with Fox News. They're the media arm of the Republican Party, and their narrative is to make Democrats look bad at every opportunity, and to make the left look bad at every opportunity. And that's what it's all about. And there is a difference between being a Democrat and being a leftist, by the way. But you get the point I'm trying to make. So anyway, I just want to go mention that. Once again, do follow me on Rumble. I have it right down there below the name, Willy Bragg. You can see it right there on Rumble. And I will point to try to emphasize that on the description box when I'm done with this video. So if you like what you heard, oh, and we have one person on the chat line. We have a couple of people here, but one person, kudos, WB says, Matt John. How are you doing, Matt John? So anyway, I am Willy Bragg. If you like what you heard, please press like and comment. Comment if you disagree with what I have to say. Feel free to share the content on this channel. As a First Amendment absolutist, it's my duty to inform you to create your own platform and utilize it, because we are, in fact, the muckrakers of our time. Also, follow me here on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook, Twitch, and by all means, yes, follow me on Rumble as well. And I will go and expand whenever I can on some of the other platforms. One final announcement before I go. Jimi Sunderland and I will be premiering the first episode of Braggland on September 1st. It will air 5 p.m. till 7 every Friday evening, Eastern Standard Time. That is for right now. That will be the weekly schedule. It will be a once a week program, a variety show of politics, life, not all politics, but it'll mostly be politics, but it'll be about other things as well. And be sure to, and her platform is down on the description box below. She does the graphics for my show. She does great work. So please do follow Jimi. Help her get up to 100 subscribers on YouTube. Same thing on Twitch. And again, there'll be a Rumble channel for Bragglands as well. I got to work on that. Until next time, remember to always reject corporate media. I am Willy Bragg of the Willy Bragg Show. I am about to go and get out of here. Enjoy Ken Arroyo. He does the music for the show. He's trying to get him to come on the show fairly soon. So working on that right now. Y'all take care. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I forgot to, if I haven't mentioned it before, I'd like to also thank Nate's Garden for helping me being on Rumble, using it effectively. So take care. Bye-bye.